Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Meat Grinder Show. Now, today we can talk about Pookie's, Ray's, and Pookeisha's.
Keisha.
How Pookeisha, Ray's, and they all winning. The Pookies don't have to do no work, and the Pookeishas don't have to do no work. And they get all the kitty cat, all the ping pong.
Wow, that's what they call it now.
Yeah.
Ping pong?
Hey, listen to you two. I can't say too much. No. The Pookies get all these meow meows, and then the women don't require them to do nothing. Don't hold to no type of standards or nothing. But the good guy, oh, he got to jump through all these hoops after Pookie done knocked it down, ran it over, and kicked it over.
You got to wait 90 days. You make Pookie wait 90 days.
Yeah.
He probably got it the first day.
You got it in 90 seconds.
90 seconds. And before we start this show, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Help YouTube push this video out. And if you don't agree with us, make a comment anyway. Now, this show is Lil Dorsey and Anton Daniels. And she will talk about these women today.
You're not going to introduce your guest?
Oh, I'm your host, Rakeem, the co-host.
Bubba the Bone Crusher.
And my guest.
The one and only Shannon.
All right, let's go.
Like when we're talking about being cool, like you go back.
Make it loud enough.
Just the term lame. Like when we're talking about being cool, like you go back to school.
Yeah.
That term is for things like, oh, that activity or that particular thing, that's lame. That's not cool. That's not hip. That particular genre of music, we don't like that. That's lame to us.
Yeah.
That's the context of where that genuinely comes from. Well, the way we using it now, we ignorant as hell. We want to call anything lame that I'm just keeping real, that we know in our inner self-esteem, right? We want to call shit lame that we don't actually believe based on where our self-esteem is at, that we could actually attract and maintain a life with.
Yeah.
It's the reason why, like when you look at Russell and Sierra, you know, the verbiage gets centered around Russell is what y'all fucking kids need.
Yeah.
But a lot of you probably couldn't maintain a guy like that because you so hot in the ass that if you not...
There you go. She said it.
She said it.
Yeah.
Her own words.
Yeah. So hot in the booty, you can't keep with Russell.
Well, and to go back to what she said about self-esteem too.
Yeah.
If your self-esteem is low, you can't handle that kind of man. You can't handle a real man because you feel bad about yourself or about the world, and you're just like a ball and chain around his neck. He gotta pull you along. He always gotta give you compliments. Always gotta build you up. Always try to make you feel good about yourself. You are a
Pookeisha.
dead weight.
And this is these women's theme song. All right, that's all I can play.
Mr. Wrong. She loves a Mr.
They
Wrong.
love their Mr. Wrong.
But then you got the nerve to play the victim.
Where the good man is.
You go play the victim. You picking the wrong thing. And then now you gonna play the victim. Men ain't no good.
Yeah.
No.
Where all the good men at? You passed them over.
And really the good men pass you over because you might not be up to their standards.
There you go.
Work on yourself. Whatever you want, you gotta be. If you want a high value man, you gotta be a high value woman. If you want a man to make $100,000 a year, you gotta make $100,000 a year. Don't want something that you can't achieve.
You can't have her 6, 7 kids and you making on 100,000 an hour. I want to make a 6-figure, 6-pack, 6 inches.
Well, why don't you get you a 100,000 and a 6-pack? You probably already got 6-pack, got 6 kids.
Oh, you got 6 packs of beer cans in the refrigerator. What you gotta say, Bo?
I mean, these women, I don't know what, I know you're not thinking, so I can't say I don't know what you think because you're not thinking.
You're not thinking. You're thinking, you let Miss Kitty think for you. Miss Kitty ain't got no brain. That's the sad part about it.
And the sad part, some of these men, they getting some of these Pookeishas too. They don't have to do no work. As long as they spread it open.
But do you notice that they get tired of you after a while?
Yeah,
They
that's
get
true.
tired of you and kick you to the curb.
I hope so.
And that's why they don't marry you. They play with you.
Let's play some more of this.
Getting certain excitement, you finna run out and pass your pussy out everywhere, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It has to do with self-esteem, discipline as a woman. You know how we view us.
Yeah.
To sum it up, it's a projection. When you see us talking about Lane, we're projecting.
Do you think that women see Russell as more like the Mark, like the dude that's easily finessed though?
After they done got their ass tore up from like when you say okay, so let me change that. When you say because you said see him like a Mark or like the guy that's easily
Okay, so I'll give you an example.
No, but I get what you were asking. What I'm saying is a simple-minded woman, yes. Simple bitches, yes, they will view him like that.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is if that's my spouse, I don't want to feel like it's hard to finesse you out of anything. When you refer to your wife, you use a lot of verbiage that she gets the fruits of your labor.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea that Russell is a lame because he may be easier to get things out of or easier to, you know what I mean? I don't know, impress or woo, so to speak. That's absurd. You should want a man that it is not difficult.
I think that most women
There you go. You should get somebody that's not difficult to deal with. What you women want these difficult men? Oh, I can change him.
But see, like she keeps saying, going back to self-esteem. So you got a lot of women out here that get high, drink, party, run the streets, then slept with about 50 men. They about 25 years old and slept with about 50 men. And then they got about 3 or 4 babies by 3 or 4 different men. And they sit back in their low-income apartment getting welfare, food stamps, Medicaid, WIC. And that they just barely made it out of high school if they did. And they got a low-paying job. And they're looking for a savior. They're looking for someone to save them.
Looking for the come-up king.
Yeah, they looking for somebody to upgrade them, like Beyonce said. And why should you go to the garbage dump to find somebody?
Well, we go to the garbage to find a diamond.
That's right. You're gonna go to you're a high value man. You have a college degree. You have a great job. You have your own place. You have a bank account, and you're gonna go to the hood to find you a woman.
The problem is, some of these women and men, they want to lay up drunk and high all day long, and you think that qualifies you for a prince?
No.
King?
No, you get the court jester. That's what you get. You get the fool, and that's all you deserve. Life will give you what you deserve. If you're a fool, you go to get a fool. So don't go out here and expect somebody, and get on my nerves. What you bring to the table? I bring you me, that old worn out cootie cat, been stretched and pulled and everything else, and you think somebody want that?
What you gotta say, Bubba?
I mean, that's how they seem to think today. The Tyrone, the Pookie, the whoever, Bukisha, the Gorilla, the Sexy Red, whatever, Sukihana. This is the new norm for them. This is normal for them.
I mean, how many bodies do you need?
I mean,
you want to be respected?
It's terrible when you got 50 bodies at 25.
25 years old, you've been to 50 men?
And you got Brittany Renner, 31 years old, being with 35 men. Come on now.
I mean, who knows what you've been sleeping with? Who knows? And then you had the nerve to put your mouth down there too? Toot the horn?
Yeah.
And you don't know where that horn been?
That's out of control. Let's play some more.
Want them a Russell?
Yeah, after they done got their ass.
No, I agree with that too.
When you meet them in their prime, they don't want no Russell when they.
Well, they get future, right?
They want a future when they in their prime.
Yeah.
When they done tore their asses up all down the street. Now they want to rustle.
That's right.
And you know it's true. That's why you laughing.
I mean, it is, but it's because I always look at it still happen today. I see women that got food in their phone. That's the dude that they know is going to, take them out and spend a bunch of money on them or whatever. Like, I see this type of stuff all the time. And a lot of times, that guy or the guy that they wind up friend zoning, which that's one of the things I wanted to ask you, is why don't women inherently go with the guy that's best for them?
So to keep it very simple, historically, we have been programmed to conform to being a victim. Women we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. So the answer to what,
like she just said, they like to play victim.
No accountability. And then I tell you, women, y'all get tired of me saying this, but I'm gonna say it every single time. Take your lazy, good for nothing, trifling self to the doctor and get you some birth control pills. If you're too trifling, get the birth control pill. Go get you a morning after pill. You probably go be at the pharmacy so much to get the morning after pill. They probably have a pill ready for you when you get there. But you're trifling, you're lazy, you're no good, and you have the nerve to call a man no good, and you just a no good to see you're a gutter rat, sewer pig, just like he is. And then you go try to say he treated you wrong. No, you got treated like you are a gutter rat.
Now the thing is, you knew you had a Pookie and Ray Ray in the beginning. Hello, somebody.
Amen. You know.
She was tricking over here.
Yeah, she was tricking over here.
But come on now.
Yeah, but everything she said is facts, though.
Yeah, we should have played the trick of horn for you. You a trick.
I'm tired of these women laying up and having sex with no protection and having all these freaking babies. And they used to could go kill them. Now they can't hardly go kill them no more because they got a ban on it in some places. But now you still laying up there having babies and talking about I don't want to be no mama. Wait, keep your I almost said it. Oh Lord.
You got this YouTube. You gotta be careful.
It almost came out. Thank you, Lord, for that. Let me say that word. Keep your panties on.
Well, keep panties on your legs closed.
Like my grandma used to say, if you're a lady and you out among men, you're supposed to keep your legs crossed. And I never knew what they meant, because when she said you need to cross your legs when you're around, I didn't know what she meant. I was young then, but boy, do I know now.
All right, let's play some more of this.
what you're saying is most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother. You can see it in conversations like when I said what happened in my Zoom, where the majority of the women right off bat I knew I was going to be a single mother. I knew. And being a single mother, meaning a woman, poor woman left with children to raise on her own. That is something that they get to flex off of. They believe it is a flex. That's why when I say it produces the worst product, the comeback is, well, he did it to me.
No, you didn't.
You're not getting on board for that, and your child going to be a statistic. So, bitch, what are we talking about?
Now I see why they be mad at you at first.
The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was fucking with Tyrone, he in the streets, bitch, yeah, he took me out, it was exciting. There's the excitement side, but then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. Mm-hmm. When you fucking with a Russell, he ain't gonna do nothing.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Now, Bubba, I think it's time for you to be triggered again. What you think?
It's been a couple of days since I've been triggered.
Yeah, you haven't been triggered in a while.
I haven't.
Mm.
Ladies, this is the problem. If you keep your panties on, keep your legs closed, you won't be having all these babies, get contraceptive. Don't know what the hell y'all got going on, but it's about time to go back to the party and get the restart button on this one.
Right. I mean, you get you some contraceptives.
You never finna be no victim.
Go ahead, finish saying what you got to say.
Get some contraceptives. Make these men wear a condom because contraceptives don't protect from diseases. Make these men wear some condom, and if they can't afford a condom, then they can't afford to be with you. I mean, why do you do this to yourself? You are doing it to yourself. A man is like a dog. You throw him a bone, he gonna grab it.
Not all of them, but a good handful of them will.
If he's hungry enough, he will. He will grab it and run with it. You giving it up, he's taking it. And then you're going to holler about you. You ain't no victim, you're a fool. You are a foolish, trifling, good for nothing, black piece of trash. That's what you are. Because you ain't got no kind of self-esteem. You don't know how to carry yourself. You're good for nothing.
I said, trigger there. Man, let's play some more.
And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna do no fuck shit and try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be doing fuck shit neither. You got to be not texting niggas and fucking and being flawed, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could shake a little something on the side because he be doing shit anyway. He Tyrone, he the bad boy. So the stuff I'm doing on the side, I'll always be able to say, girl, yeah, I did fuck somebody else, but Tyrone been fucking.
Yeah.
And so now all my wrongs are justified. I'm a victim, even when I'm not.
It's fucked up out here, love. It is. All right.
But we programmed that way historically, like, you know what I mean? Like when you understand, like, if you go back to the late 1960s, early 70s, and you look at the governmental changes with welfare and you know what happened to especially the black community, how households were set up. We got programmed to see no value in men being in the household as a valuable member and a leader.
That's right.
And from there, you know, it's women with babies, and you could get a lot of assistance, and you know what I mean? All of that. I could go into a deep sermon, but I know you get
No. I like this.
So you got these households of women programmed because the government is saying if there's no father in the household, you can get all this help, right? So now we're going to replace the dads with welfare. From there, I still want companionship because biology-wise, you know, human species, we're wired for companionship.
Yeah.
So the government is making it where I can't have this nigga in the house, but my body and my pussy and my emotions is telling me I want a nigga, but you can't come to the house. So I gotta chase the ones that are of the lifestyle reflective of that.
That's crazy. That is.
There you go. She just broke it down.
You rather have a welfare check than a husband.
Now then all you women like, niggas ain't S. When you had a nigga that was worth something, but you had to have your bad boy.
But they probably ain't never had nobody worth nothing because they ain't never been worth nothing. They were raised by a woman that wasn't nothing.
Even the woman that was something, at one point, they had a good guy. But he was too boring for them.
But you know, you're doing it to yourself, women. You're not victims. You are not victims. You're doing it to yourself. You need to take like Michael Jackson said, take a look in the mirror. Look at that man in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Look at yourself after you put your 8 kids to bed with no husband and said, self, who? Is there something wrong with me? Yes, you're an idiot. You're stupid. You trifling. You lazy. You're a piece of trash.
And then the thing, like I said, it goes for it. The women at one time, they had a good guy, but he was too boring and lame for him. He was too nice for him. So now you went back and ran to Pookie. Now you realize, oh, I done messed up. I should stay with the good guy.
After a while, Pookie's all you can get. Because your name is trash in the neighborhood. Unless you pack up you and your 8 kids and move to another city. And if you did meet somebody, you're going to tell them about them 8 wild youngers running around at the house. And they're going to say, where's your husband? I ain't never had no husband. Where's their daddy? I think some's in prison. And I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. That really going to make you look good.
What you gotta say, Bob?
I mean, if you're in the gutter, then you get gutter.
Yes, and that's what they are. These, and no, I'm not talking about every woman. If that what we talking about don't fit you, then don't get your panties all up in a bunch.
Oh, they're gonna be angry. They're gonna be some angry women.
I don't know the ones we talking about.
We're talking about these women that keep doing the same stupid thing over and over and over and expecting good results. I mean, by your fifth child, you good and well know where babies come from.
Yeah.
And you know how to get them.
Yeah.
And you know how to stop them too.
And you know what to do to stop them. And you can't even afford school clothes for your kids to go back to school. Every time, when the time to go back to school, you're bumming your family for money to get clothes and haircuts and things like that. I mean, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
And like I said, by the time you're done dealing with Pookie, and you try to run back to the nice guy, he don't want you no more. You got no chance.
They don't want you. You let them there out them younger. They don't want you.
You're gonna come back to trying to find your Russell Wilson.
Now you want to find your Russell
It's
Wilson.
too late. It's too late. You can drive a transfer truck up there and then back it up and turn it around and come back out.
Now he's sitting there playing victim. Well, he was good to me. Now I can't get him back. It's too late.
Baby, now it's too late. I mean, it's a shame what the black community is sunk to. I mean, I know it's not only the black community, but we're addressing black community. That's where it mostly happens. That's what we know about.
That's what we know because we black, so we're gonna stick on the black community.
So you're in this jam that you're in because you didn't learn nothing. You didn't learn nothing. Your thinking was all twisted up and out of sync. Instead of you thinking about going to college after high school, you want to go to the project and screw old Pookie and Ray Ray. Because ain't nobody going to tell you what to do. I'm grown now. You can't tell me what to do. I do whatever. You don't want to listen. Can't tell you nothing. You know everything.
Well, I'll play some more of this.
Same.
When you understand it, you understand the responsibility in the words when I talk about this type of shit.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. It is crazy. All right, let me pivot. I like to jump around a little bit. On your spectrum, right? The dating, the exclusive dating, and everything like that, right? I think that a lot of people are finding more success with being in these social circles and being around the people that they want to attract when they actually out and about. Right? They're actually outside, they participating, they doing shit.
Yep.
But it seemed like a lot of people would rather just shoot a DM or they on the app. How do people successfully navigate through that spectrum with the technology that's enabling us to kind of be lazy when it comes to relationships?
So, and I'm glad you said that. So when on my spectrum, you got dating, exclusively dating, courting, engagement, some sort of marriage or long-term commitment. That stage of exclusively dating into courting is when you need to purposely drastically cut down the digital interaction and get in the flesh.
How do they do that though? Because women gonna get a lot of DMs. Well, a lot of women gonna get a lot of DMs.
So by the time, if we were dating, we did our 8 dates, we made it through that. We feel like we want to see where this could go exclusively with us. So you finna get rid of your hoes. I'm finna get rid of whatever dude or two I'm talking to in this exclusively dating stage. So we get through the exclusively dating stage. We're still dating and experiencing one another. We're not mixing our lives. Like we're not bill paying and living together. And you know what I mean? We are experiencing one another, getting to know each other's character. Now we decide we're going to court. This is where you as a man, you have decided you're pursuing me with the intent to make me your own. I need to get out of my phone. You need to get out of your phone in regards to us and any sort of relation.
Like I said, a lot of men and women, they want marriage, but they're not portraying marriage material.
They want they want it, but they ruin their lives before they even have a chance to reach that point.
Now, if you so-called got a good man, the dating phase is where he's seeing if you wife material.
Yeah.
If you're not displaying wife material, he gonna choke up the deuces and be out.
And one thing where women make a mistake, they let the man move in after a month or two. You don't know this man.
You don't know if he's a child molester, serial killer.
You don't know.
You don't know nothing.
Get to know this person. You're not even sure if you really like him or not after a month or two. You don't know him. And why you want to give away the milk for free?
And then in the talking stage is also the pre-trial stage, see if you relationship material.
Do not have sex with everybody you meet. You got to get to know them first. I mean, if you really want to know if they're about something, ladies, make them wait 6 months, see if they last that long. Make them last 6 months or more. If they can't stay around and get to know you and without you having sex with them, if they go running when you don't give up the stuff, then they're not for you. They're not for you. It's going back to like it was on the plantation when the slave master used you to produce more slaves. They had all these bucks come in and have sex with you so you can get pregnant and have babies. And that's the way it is. That's the way it seems today, don't it?
Man, be honest with you, I don't know too many guys that's gonna wait 6 months.
But then they not for you. They want sex, not you.
Like I said, if a guy in the talking stage saying you not even dating material, that's something bad about you. You didn't make it to the dating stage. You dropped off in the talking stage.
They didn't drop out when I'm not doing wife duties at girlfriend prices. Well, men, you hear what they tell you, quit doing husband duties at boyfriend prices.
And some of you guys wear a condom because a lot of these women they want to have a cash register baby. You know you don't make that much money, then they're gonna take you to court for child support. You know you can't afford that.
Well, let's play some more.
Like any social relationships outside of business and just our casual socializing and get into physical connection.
Well, that was the end of it.
I mean, it's crazy the way you don't have any value of yourself. You don't respect yourself.
In our lives.
It's a shame that you don't care anything about yourself. Only thing you want to do is hump and bump in the dark.
You don't want to make a man use condoms. You don't want to use contraceptives. You don't. You so lazy. You won't even go to get the morning after pill.
The morning after.
And then the thing is, let's say after the man done as you done the man wrong, vice versa, both roles. Now you're up there singing, "Please take me back. Please take me back."
No, if you care anything about yourself, no. I mean, the kind of birth control you can get now, you just go every 6 months and get it. They implant it in you, and it lasts for 6 months. So you mean to tell me that every 6 months you can't go get this done? Really?
They try. It's way easier today to get it than back in the day when somebody couldn't get it.
That's right. I mean, I don't understand you. I mean, you don't want anything out of life. You're not trying to get anything out of life. You're not trying to be anybody. You're not trying to be nothing. You always want to be in the low income apartments until your kids age out. Then what you gonna do? And then you ain't worked none of your life. You've been sitting on welfare for 20 years. What happens when Social Security, every time you draw Social Security, you get old? How much money do you think you're going to get from Social Security? You ain't never worked. The only thing you worked is your butt. And I don't think they have a bracket for that. Do they?
I don't think no income bracket for that. Now another thing is, learn to control that mouth. Everything is not an argument. You ain't got to act up like Oscar the Grinch or Yosemite Sam. Rootin', tootin', pootin', can't tell me nothing. I'm a real women's.
When you low income, twisted tramp, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing.
They ain't learning communication skills.
They know communication skills. What's
Their
that?
communication skills probably the same ones they got from their mama. Shut up, you B.
You don't have no skills. You don't know how to do anything. You don't know how to talk to people. That's why you see these people on YouTube. They're showing them acting like a fool out in public, cause they don't know nothing else. They fools, and they don't want nothing out of life. All they want is a low income apartment.
And see, the thing is, a man will walk away from you easy, cause this is the reason why. First he see you as cute, fine. But then you start opening that mouth, running. Then he don't see you the same way no more. Then he goes, okay, it's time to get off this ship and go.
I mean, if you're smart, if you sitting at home and you're not working, ain't not trying to work. I mean, one thing you're looking for a job and can't find one, but when you're not looking for a job, not thinking about a job, then why would you want to be with somebody like that? They sit around in their butt all day, watch TV, talk on the phone, gossip on the phone, do nothing. Why would you want somebody like that? Because you can't have anything in life like that. Because now back in the early in the 50s, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, in that era, a woman could stay at home while the man went to work. But now
it take two incomes.
It take 2, 3, and maybe 4.
And now you gonna be on here like Brittany Renner, talking about, I believe in true love.
No, she don't.
But all you are is a dumping ground for men.
You don't know that about no true love. If you knew true love, you would love yourself enough to stop having all these babies without a husband.
And let Pookie and Ray Ray come in any time of the night and jump in the bed with you.
Eat your food.
Eat your children's food.
Eat your children's food.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Really? You don't care. You didn't learn nothing. You're unteachable.
Oh.
You will always be on the bottom. You will never have nothing.
You let Pookie come in there, how drunk on that Crown Royal, Parmesan, Grey Goose.
You let him sell crack out of your apartment. And really?
And then you don't let Pookie do all this, and then you think you gonna set some rules for a good guy. Come on now.
No. No good guy gonna want you.
If you try to reform yourself, it's too late.
No, ain't no good guy gonna want you. I mean, that's sad to say that, no, this is how black people think. Black women. This is how black women think. This is all they know. This is all they
Finding
want.
a new career can be an exciting and eye-opening experience. Join us.
The crumbs that fall off the table, the scraps that fall off the table.
Yeah.
They don't want anything out of life. And that's enough for them because that's how they grew up. They grew up on little and nothing, and that's all they know, and that's all they want.
Now you are what we call the leftovers.
The leftovers.
You think somebody want a leftover?
There's somebody out there
There's
with
something
leftovers.
loose. Because you know why? Because they leftovers themselves.
They leftovers themselves. And you know, somebody fresh out of prison, they'll take them. Because they have to have an address to go to.
Yeah, they need a place to stay to get their mail until the PO officer come by.
Yeah, they have to have a place to stay. They're fresh out of prison. And they have to have a job and a home, but a lot of times they don't get no job. But really, and that's the way it is in Black America. We always at the bottom, always looking up, and we always blaming the white man while we ain't got nothing and never have nothing because the white man.
We're not bill paying and living together.
The white man not holding you down no more. I mean, they put stumbling blocks in front of you now. They will try to trip you up, but they not holding you back and holding you down. You are your own worst enemy.
There you go. She said it. Sound like she was triggered again on that.
I mean, is that not true?
I mean, it's
That's
true.
Yeah. After Pookie and Ray Ray done you wrong so many times, but you want to come back to the guy that treated you right, talk to you respect. He don't want you no more.
No.
A guy can move on easy from a female.
Yeah, because they're more women than men. I mean, the woman is the key in this situation. If you value yourself and stop selling yourself out for $20 to hear or $50 to pay your phone bill, or if you stop selling yourself for little or no money, you will not be in that situation. So you are the key to this.
And the thing is, some women want the yes man. You know why? Because they can talk to them any way they want to, do whatever and whenever they want.
It's a shame. And then you got these men. You try to leave them, they won't put a bullet in your head because the Pookies and the Ray Rays, they know they can't go nowhere else. They can't find another fool or another sucker like you, so they rather kill you. And so they go to prison and at least have 3 hots in a cot.
3 hots in a cot.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they want. Well, I believe I said all I had to say.
I got nothing else to chime in to.
Man, I don't either because you don't listen. They
They ain't gonna listen anyway. They gonna do whatever they want.
The first thing you gonna say, she know what she talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, this is your host, Rakeem, my co-host,
Bubba the Bone Crusher,
and my guest.
Disgusted Sharon. I am just disgusted.
And like, comment, and subscribe. And now we just finished grinding you up. Grind up.
Too bad you can't really grind them up. Too bad we don't have what you call that thing?
A meat grinder?
No, was that thing they put limbs in?
Oh, I know wood chipper.
Too bad we don't have no wood chipper, and it's illegal to throw people in it. But that's where you need to be.
Well, until next time, we out.